How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to be telling you what cards you should invest in for the Evo event, which we think would be coming up on Friday. Again, I'm not guaranteeing it, just logic tells me because the season's going on. We've already had an event. Usually the second event would be the Evo event. If you guys do, leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. I'm going to tell you guys what you should be doing. Basically, I really recommend that I think you should pretty much be trying to buy and save, maybe not really buy too much of it, because you never know. It's gonna cost a lot. Let's put it like this, guys. Like, I'm not gonna tell you guys, oh, buy 1083s and you're gonna have enough to make an Evo MSP. You're probably not. It's a very expensive event. That's just something that is just the way it is, unfortunately. But you want to have cards, I'd say, going from 83 to 85 for sure. Like, if you have 83, 4, and 5 cards right now, I'd probably not sell them unless you really don't want to care. You don't care about making an Evo. Probably. Here's what I'm going to say. Sell those cards on Monday, right? Or even Tuesday, potentially. I would definitely not be buying cards right now, or on Monday. I would never do that. Buying cards like 83s, 4s, and 5s on Monday, because that's usually when they're at their highest prices, because there's not as many being pulled and not as many being put on the market at the time. I would say, really, if you want to start buying and investing cards, you probably want to get like 83 overalls, right? For example, so you go to the buy now range. You probably want to start buying these on like Wednesday or something, or Thursday, because the squad battle rewards. So, for example, let's see what 83s are going for right now. 83s are going for, I mean, not much. I mean, really not much at all. Let's see, what are we at? 5,000? Yeah. So 83s are really not going for that much right now. They're going for about, looks like under 4,000 even, which is a little bit crazy. Maybe 3,000 perhaps. Yeah, so around maybe 3.5k, maybe. Yeah, wow, so that's a steal right there, Nylander. If I can get that, that's a huge steal. I doubt it, but see, exactly, guys. Oh my, okay, that's a steal and a half. What the heck's going on? Yeah, people again, guys, it's getting crazy. That's how you can work the market as well, guys. Huge way to work the market is doing this, especially when packs are being opened, released, because, guys, people are gonna make mistakes. So 3.5k, well, that's not really worth it. If you can get cards for 83s for under 3k, especially, you're gonna profit so much, actually, because especially these are actually gonna probably, you would think, go up when the Evo event does come out, because there's going to be sets for 83s to trade in for, whether it be power-up collectibles or event collectibles. We really don't know. We don't really know what the whole collectible system is going to be for the Evo event. I would like to say it's going to be the power-up one, because that's what they're doing for MSPs. But I guess technically the Evo card's on a power-up card. So who knows? I mean, I don't really know what their plan is. But I get to see, like, maybe you trade in whatever amount of power-ups and you just get the card, right? But who knows? I don't know what their thought process is. But 83, so they're going for around, it looks like a bit under 4k. For the most part, you like to save up. You like to save up these cards. You definitely would like to have some. Again, don't go and spend, like, if you have, like, for example, me, 364k. Do not invest all your coins into these cards, because realistically, you might not even be able to make an Evo card. So don't expect it. But I would say just to have some could be nice, right? Because even if you don't have the right amount of cards, you have, maybe you get a little closer with some of the cards you buy. And then also, once you get like your rivals rewards, your squad battles rewards, and maybe even through rush, there could be other cards that you're gonna be picking up, right? So the 84s as well. 84s, what are those going for? Probably, I would think, around maybe 8k perhaps. Let's see what they're going for. More action than that, maybe 10k, maybe more, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me. So around, looks like, yeah, 10k. See, that's kind of crazy to me. Like, that's pretty reasonable, I think. Even a little bit less than that, maybe like 9.5-ish. Yeah, so basically 9k, basically. In other words, around 9k for these cards, which is really, I mean, not crazy. It's really not a crazy amount to pay for these cards, I really believe. So it really just gets down to how much do you want to, like, spend on these cards. Again, they're selling pretty instantly, so like that Omar probably is going to sell, pretty soon, you would think. So again, having these cards, I mean, it certainly is a way. Even if you don't want to make Evo cards, you can do what I'm doing right now and certainly make a profit. So if you keep refreshing, spamming Y on Xbox, triangle on PlayStation, you will 100% see some steals pop up. You just will. It's, again, there goes Omar. It's tedious, it is, but it's certainly a way to make coins. It is, and I know people always asking how to make coins. I think this is really one of the best ways to make coins. Really, is just go to a certain card like 84, 85s, and what are they going for, and just kind of keep spamming refresh until you find a steal pop up. You can just kind of quickly relist it. You learn the market. You learn what certain cards are going for. So, for example, 84s are going for at least pretty much 8.5K. You get an 84 for 5K. Oh, put it back up for 8K. You're making 3K profit. Yeah, it doesn't sound like much, but the more you keep getting that, say you keep doing that, right? You keep making 3K profit. I mean, you can end up making like 50 to 100K in a day if you get, obviously really lucky with some certain steals. Looking at the 85 overall range, the same thing. So right now they're going for around 13K, probably less than that or more than that, because Saros is not selling as a goalie, but eventually he will sell just because, it's not really going for that much. But again, if you keep refreshing this, you kind of learn the market. You realize that 85s are going for basically around 14K, probably a little bit more. Around 14, 12K there for Saros is kind of not bad, but I guess people fear because it's a goalie. But the way I look at it, these cards are going to be used for sets. They're going to be traded in for sets. And there goes Saros. There you go for 12K, as I mentioned. Because it's a reasonable price for him regardless. And you can use that for sets, right? So regardless, you're going to need 83s. Like, what did that card go for? 10K. Like, that's a steal for Sorokin, no doubt. Like, you could definitely flip that. Yep, see, there it goes. Like, you're going to be very quick with it, guys. Very, very quick with it. It's a lot of competition now because it's cross-market on Xbox Series X and PS5 and Xbox One and PS4. So, yeah, it just comes down to just being patient, and you got to fight. You got to fight for these. But I would say 86s, I really wouldn't expect them to have a set for, because there's really not that many 86s in the game, period. There's like 6, maybe 7. Like, I doubt they're going to have a set for that. So probably I'd go 83, 4, and 5. 82s, yeah, you could save them, but I feel like really, if they're going to get maybe multiple, you're gonna need less of the 83, 4, and 5s to probably make the collectibles. 82s, you are going to need, like, I don't know, 10, 15, whatever it might be. And then 83s will probably be like 7, 5. Really don't know 100%. Again, just going based on what it's been in the previous years. But it just depends. There's Sorokin for 14. Again, that person bought Sorokin for 10, put him up for 14, literally. That's why, again, that's literally what happened. Because people were trying to make profits. And it's a lot of fun once you get the steals. But, it's frustrating at first to get those initial steals, totally. So looking at last year's again, I chose my previous Evo video. Basically, 40 collectibles to get Jari's Evo card, right? And again, they start very low overall. And for goalies, I believe it's a +1 for every win. I think an extra +1 for a shutout or something. I'm not 100% certain on that. But same thing, so for players, for forwards, a +1 for every goal. Defenseman would be a +2 rating. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in my previous video, but in other words, guys, 35 goal players for 1 collectible. So 1 out of 40, keep that in mind. And then you have 25 80 pluses only gets you 1. You got 20 81s gives you 1. Then you got 16 82s gets you 1. And then you got, see, this is why, guys, this is why I mentioned though 83s is probably more valuable. So 16 82s, right? But then obviously the next set is 83s, right? And it'll be a lot less than that. So 4, right? You need to trade in 4 83s for 1, right? That's why I don't really believe in investing in 81s or 82s, because I feel like for the most part you have to trade in so many of them where like the amount of coins you're going to spend on it is not going to really be worth it. I'm not saying sell those cards right now, but I would expect those to be very valuable again. And that's why, again, 83, 4, and 5s have the most value for the most part, right? Because then you also have this right here. You have 84s, which is 3 of them. So again, probably expect it to be very similar. Their values on these collectibles and these cards kind of don't really change year over year. 85 plus is 2 of them you need to trade in. So basically 2 85s will give you at least 1 collectible. You could assume probably an NHL 24. And then again, 186, but again, they're going to have an 86 set. Really not sure on that. Really, we'll have to see. And then they even had 87s, but again, right now there's literally no 87s in the game besides the team builder, so there definitely won't be an 87 team builder set, but that's kind of how it worked last year as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. You guys excited for the Evo event? Again, not guaranteed it's Friday. Would think it is, though. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you get 3 E's. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.